Okay, so many foundations on ground that we are yet to see impacts in our society. What is your own foundation going to be bringing new in the society?
Thank you very much for that thoughtful question. If you look at it clearly, Ciceron Foundation is an offshoot of a company that had maintained a global standard, a company that had gone through a lot of in establishing service excellence in the Asian market, and also in the Asian market, a company that is savvy with excellent service delivery, a company that have done well with integrity, probity, accountability, and transparency. It is true, if you look at the entire landscape of Nigeria, we have quite a lot of mushroom foundation, people who have no business with foundation defrauding the whole people. You could see a lot of people just gathering children under the bridge. They're taking advantage of the vulnerability of these children because our government have not really show care to all of them. What we're saying is this: we have established a fact. We have a UN recognition. We are also satisfied. We have done well in the global market. Indians have done tremendously well in view of their population. They've empowered their people in technology. They're the best in the whole world. Cezanne is coming into this country to also come and impact the society positively with that kind of spirit of excellent service. But what makes us different is accountability, transparency, absolute loyalty. We are now saying now that Nigerians should care for Nigeria. We are going to act as a special purpose vehicle to ensure that we look at a cross-board Nigerian and do. You also hear with me, quite a lot of our youths are making so much money. They spend quite a lot of this in club. Some of them, the money they make, they've used to ruin themselves. They go into expensive wine, they go into cocaine, they go into a lot of nefarious activity. We're saying we care for home. Sexual Foundation is about home. It's about community. It's about town. It's about state. It's about nation. We've seen now that the impunity, the delinquency start at home because the children, the father remain responsible because government has created a toxic and a hostile environment. Hardly can any do any meaningful project. Government will say they are creating poor or be poor. It's only there in the north. They've spent almost trillion, 800 something billion. They say poorest of the poor. We let them know these are people that impoverished themselves, created a cacophony in themselves. They are occupying very, and the people across board that are managing themselves defraud one another. We're saying we're here to act as a special purpose vehicle, to be able to educate the youth, to educate the elders. We all coming together and join hands together. Building a society, building a home is a collective effort. If you build a home, you build a nation. Because if you build a home, you build a community, you build a town, you build a state, and you build a nation. Nigeria will be worthwhile if we have people like System Foundation. We're here with genuine interest. We're not in the market, and yet we're showing care. We're showing love. We're saying whatever we have done in India, whatever feat we've done in India, we are coming here in Nigeria to be able to show that magnanimity, to be able to prove to people we're genuine. We'll be open, we'll be transparent, we will involve the government, we'll come from homes, we'll treat the home with the best of care, we'll treat the community with best of care, we'll treat the local government with best of care, we'll treat the state. All of us, we're saying collective effort. We're not saying we have all the monies in this world. We're saying now that let us involve people. Let's all join together. Bring the little you have, we'll bring our own, we join together, and also we create an enabled environment for us to work together to improve our life. Government in Nigeria have not been able to improve the social welfare structure. They can't even provide security that is enshrined in the UN. Our budgeting allocation is skewed. They are probably the implementation is rather very poor. The poverty level is high now. In the north, it's 98%. In the south, it's actually moving to almost over 50 something percent. Where in the south it used to be 12%, where in the south it used to be 12%, we are now getting to 40 something. People can hardly feel themselves. But there is money in this country. People have stolen so much of money. People are still defrauding. We have many mushroom university, mushroom foundation, who are probably using foundation to defraud people, who are probably using foundation to actually have the tax rebate. We're saying enough is enough of these fraudulent practices. Where we are benchmark of good foundation prices. You can check us in the global circle. We have an e-commerce. We have a web page that is transparent. We have a track record of performance across the Asian continent. We have a track record of performance across the global circle. We're here in Nigeria to bring support to people, to care for the people. I'm the volunteer service director. I'm in my 60s. I only have 2 kids, so I have thanked God for what God has done. But when I go when I go around as a media presence, as an on-air personality, I talk on radio, I talk on TV, I preach good governance, I preach care, welfare. I'm now saying enough of this talk. Talk is too much until it's put in action. That's why I'm laying my support for Sphere Foundation. I will act on a volunteer basis to ensure that we bring peace, joy, and we remove the sorrow from the land of our people. Our people must laugh again. We're here to be your brother, to be your friend, to care. Let's join hands together to move Nigeria to the next level. Thank you very much.